unfolded was pretty interesting because the president thought that he was done with his address and he was now speaking exclusively to the leaders of the world. And as it happened, the mics were still on. As it always is. And then he used this beautiful line, overwhelming consensus, that we must adopt, South Africa and the leaders here must adopt the declaration with overwhelming consensus. And there was a question mark over how this declaration would be adopted, because in the past, all countries, all G20 countries were present and they accepted the declaration. This is the first time that America, or a country, in this particular case America, is not present. So then do you have consensus? And President Cyril Ramphosa clearly putting a marker down and saying and asking the gathering of world leaders to ensure that with overwhelming consensus, a declaration is in fact adopted.
Now, something that we'll be doing throughout the day and that you've been doing throughout the morning is unpacking what all of this means for South Africans. South Africans watching today, South Africans on the street. What does all of this mean for them?
Well, I think the one thing that South Africans can take pride in as a starting point is the fact that we've delivered what seems to be a very impressive G20 Leaders Summit event. There's something like 1,600 journalists at this media center, and from the ones that I've spoken to, everyone's been very impressed at the organization, at the way this room, this venue has been set up, the facilities that have been made available to them, and also from people that we've spoken to, the leaders themselves are also, the very fact that we have so many of them here is indicative of the fact that they support South Africa and they support South Africa's presidency and agenda of the G20.